I think.
By uptake, Donny. We talked a lot about diesel fuel. We'll move past this chart here and into the next one. We're going to look at what's going on kind of in the reefer market.
All right, so let's pop forward here. We actually already discussed this one here. Reefer markets here. So we have a little bit of an increase between the beginning of August and the end of August when it comes to actual volumes. So volumes have been increasing, but last week we saw reefer rejection rates tank on us just a little bit. But then here we bounced right back here for the end of the month. So we're back up to 7.1%, 7.16%, which is exciting for reefer now. But we haven't seen 7.16% in years. But it's it's bouncing back again. Even in the reefer market, this is a positive response. If you're on the spot market in reefer, push your rates up. The markets are in your favor right now.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about 7.16%. In historical terms, it's really low. I mean, when you're talking reefer, I mean, you're looking at that, you want it to be at 10%, around that 10%.
Yeah. So let me change your mindset a little bit. You're exactly right on what you said, and this is only 7.16%, but this is almost a 1% increase in one day.
Yep.
So let's look at the trend and not the actual number.
Yep.
And that point, moving this ticker almost 1% in one day is a pretty big swing.
Absolutely.
So this puts the momentum kind of in the carrier's favor. And this is where we need to look at this, the tender data, and say, look, the trend is in my direction. This is in my favor. Let's start pushing these rates up and get it out to your guys saying, hey, hold pressure, and let's try to keep this trend moving over the next couple of days.
Yeah, it's moving into that holiday week. Can they continue that momentum, not just into the holiday weekend, but beyond it? And that's going to be the key. Not
how long can they carry that?
Yep.
Well, let's actually bounce in here and look at what is actually changing. I love my maps here, so we're going to look at the change in reefer rejection rates. This is a 1 week change, and something I noticed that's a little bit different. We saw a lot of rural changes last week when we were looking at the drive-in and reefer, but this time here we got Dallas, Fort Worth in this picture. We got Indianapolis, Columbus, around Chicago or kind of behind Chicago there, hard to see, Milwaukee. So we're seeing some pretty big markets here, Salt Lake City, that are changing in the positive direction that we see blue. And then, we still have Ontario, Fresno, Atlanta. These are gray, but they just didn't change. They didn't go down.
Yep.
So a lot of your big markets either stayed equal to what they were last week, or we see a lot of these big markets here that have actually been pushing upwards, which is a pretty good positive sign for reefer. And it's something that we're going to look at here. We'll try to pick some markets here in a little bit and push into those. Bouncing the next one forward here just real quick. Look at the head haul again, West Coast, you see a lot of blue there, but we still have Dallas, we still have Indy, we still have Milwaukee. Those are going to be the three markets that we kind of look at here. And we've got Atlanta. So we see a lot of positive information, even with the head haul index, meaning what markets are overbooked.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, awesome stuff. We'll be sure to check in with you again a little later. Right now, we're going to take a look at a clip from the Great Quarter Gal show earlier this week where they talked with the CEO of Intelligent Audit.